renowned for his roles in classics like Spartacus and Some Like It Hot, Tony Curtis captivated audiences with his talent. But behind the scenes, his personal life was fraught with controversy. His preference for younger women and tumultuous relationships led to 6 marriages and just as many divorces. The actor's loved ones often found themselves caught in the crosshairs of his drama, leading to strained familial bonds. Despite his charm on screen, those close to him couldn't ignore his questionable behavior off camera. From multiple marriages to complicated relationships, delve into the complexities of this iconic figure's private life. You may be surprised by what you discover. Prepare to step into the intriguing world of this classic actor and explore the lesser-known facets of his legacy. Born in 1925 in the Bronx, the man later known as Tony Curtis was actually named Bernard Schwartz. This future actor experienced a challenging childhood marked by hunger and poverty. One of his brothers even lost his life in a tragic accident during their childhood. The hardships faced by the Curtis family went beyond just financial struggles. They also grappled with mental illness, which only worsened over time. The impact of these challenges on the young Bernard Schwartz cannot be overstated, as they would undoubtedly shape his life and career in the years to come. Despite the many obstacles in his path, Curtis would go on to become a successful actor, known for his work in both film and television. His journey from a childhood marked by hardship to a successful career in Hollywood is a testament to his resilience and determination. The struggles faced by Curtis and his family serve as a reminder of the challenges that many people face in their lives. Even in the face of adversity, however, it is possible to overcome these obstacles and achieve one's goals. For Curtis, this meant finding success in the world of entertainment, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and entertain audiences to this day. Tony Curtis's early life was marked by a series of challenging experiences. His mother was diagnosed with schizophrenia, a mental illness that affected her ability to care for her family. This had a profound impact on Tony and his brother Robert, who also suffered from the same illness. Despite these challenges, Tony found solace in the streets, where he became involved in a gang. His tough upbringing shaped him into a resilient and determined individual who was determined to make a name for himself. Interestingly, Tony was also believed to have psychic abilities. According to some accounts, he had predicted his future as a movie star long before he became famous. This added to his mystique and intrigue, making him a fascinating figure in the world of film. As he grew older, Tony's talent and charisma shone through in his work, earning him critical acclaim and a legion of fans. His contributions to the world of cinema are still celebrated today, and his legacy continues to resonate with audiences around the world. Throughout his life, Tony faced many challenges, but he never let them define him. Instead, he used them as stepping stones to achieve his dreams and leave a lasting impact on the world of film. His story is a testament to the human spirit and the power of perseverance. Tony Curtis, born Bernard Schwartz, was discovered by a talent agent while taking acting lessons and driving a truck. This chance encounter led to a life-changing opportunity for the young man. He changed his name to Anthony Curtis and signed with Universal, starting his journey in the film industry with small movie roles. Curtis's career began to take off, and he soon caught the attention of Hollywood. However, before his rise to fame, he had a romantic relationship with Marilyn Monroe. Their chemistry was undeniable, and they eventually starred together in the classic film Some Like It Hot. This film became a cultural phenomenon and solidified Curtis's status as a leading man in Hollywood. Despite their past relationship, Curtis and Monroe maintained a professional demeanor on set. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, and their performances were praised by critics and audiences alike. Some Like It Hot became a classic film, and the pair's performances are still celebrated today. In conclusion, Tony Curtis's talent was discovered at a pivotal moment in his life, leading to a successful career in Hollywood. His relationship with Marilyn Monroe added an extra layer of intrigue to their on-screen, pairing in Some Like It Hot, creating a classic film that continues to resonate with audiences today. Tony Curtis, a popular actor, started dating Janet Leigh, another famous actress who is best known for her role in the shower scene in Psycho. However, their relationship was met with opposition from Universal International, who preferred Curtis with Piper Laurie. Undeterred by the criticism, Curtis and Leigh decided to elope to Connecticut in 1951, with Jerry Lewis as a witness. Their decision to elope was not a spur-of-the-moment choice. In fact, the couple had been planning their escape for quite some time. They knew that their union would not be well received by the studio, so they decided to take matters into their own hands. With the help of their friend, Jerry Lewis, they managed to slip away and start their new life together. Their elopement was a bold move, and it sent shockwaves through the Hollywood community. Many people were surprised by their decision, but those closest to them knew that it was the right choice. They were deeply in love, and they were not going to let anything stand in their way. Despite the opposition from the studio, Curtis and Lee's marriage was a happy one. They went on to have 2 daughters together, and they remained married until 1962. Although their marriage ultimately ended in divorce, their love story will always be remembered as a classic Hollywood romance. In conclusion, Curtis's relationship with Lee was a significant one. Despite the opposition from the studio, they chose to follow their hearts and elope to Connecticut. Their love story is a testament to the power of true love, and it will always be remembered as a classic Hollywood romance. Tony Curtis's career experienced a significant boost after marrying Janet Leigh. However, his success was short-lived as he began to decline in the industry. Despite the setbacks, Curtis made a name for himself in comedic roles, although not without criticism. His Bronx accent in Son of Alibaba received mixed reviews. Throughout his career, the actor prioritized family over career. He had 2 children with Leigh, cementing his focus on his personal life. Despite the ups and downs of his professional journey, Curtis's personal life remained a constant source of joy and fulfillment for him. In 1959, the actor Tony Curtis achieved a significant milestone in his career with his role in the classic comedy, Some Like It Hot. This film would go on to become one of the most celebrated comedies in Hollywood history. However, working alongside the legendary Marilyn Monroe presented its own set of challenges. Despite these difficulties, the movie became a major success. One controversial comment made by Curtis during an interview added fuel to the fire. When asked about what it was like to kiss Monroe, he responded by saying, "It's like kissing Hitler," which sparked widespread criticism and controversy. His thoughtless remark tarnished the overall experience of making Some Like It Hot, and created unnecessary tension between the 2 stars. Additionally, Curtis's personal life began to suffer around this time. His tumultuous marriage to actress Janet Leigh, with whom he had 4 children, including famous director Jamie Lee Curtis, started to fall apart due to the actor's infidelities and growing paranoia. Their union ended in divorce in 1962, marking the end of one of Hollywood's most glamorous couples. Despite achieving great professional success with roles in films such as The Defiant Ones and Spartacus, Curtis struggled to maintain healthy relationships both personally and professionally throughout his life. In the late 1950s, during his marriage to actress Janet Leigh, the actor Tony Curtis became known for his infidelities. He had multiple affairs, including ones with Natalie Wood and Gloria DeHaven. These indiscretions created tension between Curtis and Leigh, who began to suspect her husband was being unfaithful. This suspicion fueled the actor's growing paranoia about Leigh's own fidelity, which added further strain to their relationship. Ultimately, the couple's mounting issues culminated in their divorce in 1962. One of the films produced during this tumultuous time in Curtis's personal life was Spartacus, released in 1960. Directed by Stanley Kubrick, it featured an iconic scene where Curtis's character shares a bath with fellow actor Laurence Olivier. While seemingly innocuous today, this moment caused controversy due to its homoerotic undertones, something quite taboo at the time. Despite these challenges, both actors delivered strong performances, contributing to the overall success of this classic epic. After his successful collaboration with Sir Laurence Olivier in the 1960 film Spartacus, the actor and Olivier found themselves in a heated disagreement with the producers over a particular scene. The scene in question featured the actor in a bathtub, which the producers wanted to cut. However, the actor and Olivier fiercely advocated for its inclusion, arguing that it added depth to the actor's character. In the end, their persistence paid off, and the bath scene remained in the final cut of the film. Following his divorce from his first wife, actress Janet Leigh, the actor began a relationship with Christine Kaufman, who was a staggering 21 years his junior. This new romance raised eyebrows and caused a stir in Hollywood, as the actor's reputation took a hit due to the significant age gap between him and Kaufman. Despite the backlash, the actor and Kaufman went on to marry and have 2 children together. The actor's decision to marry a woman much younger than himself had a lasting impact on his public image, causing his reputation to suffer in the eyes of many. However, the actor remained undeterred, continuing to work in the film industry and leaving behind a legacy that continues to be celebrated to this day. In the 1960s, the comedies that Tony Curtis starred in didn't meet the expectations of the audience. Despite the setbacks in his comedic roles, Curtis delivered a critically acclaimed performance in The Boston Strangler, where he portrayed a serial killer. The film, The Boston Strangler, was a departure from Curtis's usual roles, and his portrayal of the complex character was widely recognized. The movie was based on the real-life story of the Boston Strangler, a serial killer who terrorized Boston in the 1960s. In addition to his professional life, Curtis's personal life was also filled with ups and downs. He married Leslie Allen, who was 20 years his junior, but the marriage was troubled. Despite the challenges, Curtis and Allen remained married for several years. In summary, while Tony Curtis's comedies in the 1960s didn't resonate with audiences, his portrayal of a serial killer in The Boston Strangler was critically acclaimed. His personal life was also marked by a high-profile marriage to Leslie Allen, which had its own set of challenges. After a tumultuous relationship with actress Christine Kaufman, Tony Curtis found himself in the midst of a child custody dispute. Without Kaufman's permission, Curtis took their children and brought them to the United States. This unilateral decision undoubtedly added to the tension between the two, who had already been through a divorce in 1968. In the years that followed, the actor faced his own personal struggles. He grappled with drug addiction, which likely exacerbated the challenges he faced in both his professional and personal life. As his acting career began to falter, he found himself at a crossroads. In search of help, Curtis turned to the Betty Ford Center, a renowned addiction treatment facility. This decision came after his split from fourth wife, Andrea Savio, in 1982. The center provided him with the support and resources he needed to begin his journey towards recovery. Through his experiences, Curtis learned the importance of seeking help when facing personal challenges. His time at the Betty Ford Center marked a turning point in his life, and he emerged with a newfound sense of purpose and determination. After his divorce from third wife, Leslie Allen, actor Tony Curtis found love again with Andrea Savio, who was 38 years his junior. This significant age gap didn't deter their relationship, and they eventually tied the knot. However, their union wasn't meant to last, leading to another chapter in the actor's romantic life. Prior to meeting Savio, the actor had already been linked to several younger women, including Lisa Deutsch. Their marriage, however, barely survived 18 months before ending in divorce. Despite these failed relationships, it seemed that the actor had a penchant for dating women significantly younger than himself. One can speculate that the allure of youth played a role in these relationships, but ultimately, compatibility and mutual understanding may have been lacking. Regardless, each relationship added a unique layer to the actor's personal journey. Tragically, the actor experienced great loss when his son Nicholas, whom he shared with first wife Janet Leigh, passed away at the young age of 23 due to a drug overdose. This devastating event left a profound impact on the actor, further shaping his life experiences. Tony Curtis, a celebrated actor, had his life intertwined with personal struggles and professional milestones. Born into a family with a history of drug issues, Tony could relate to the challenges his father faced, which influenced his own journey. Despite these challenges, he found solace in love, marrying Jill Vandenberg, a woman nearly 3 decades younger than him. Their union not only created a stable home, but also a platform for good, as they together embarked on a mission to establish a horse foster home, providing a nurturing environment for neglected animals. During the making of a cinematic classic, Some Like It Hot, Tony found himself entangled in an affair that garnered attention, as he admitted to a dalliance with Marilyn Monroe, an enduring figure in Hollywood. This revelation added a layer of intrigue to his personal life, reflecting the transient nature of fame and the complexities of maintaining personal boundaries in the limelight. Tony's story, with its mixture of highs and lows, resonates with the test of time, serving as a testament to the human experience. The actor's performances in films like Some Like It Hot and other timeless works continue to captivate audiences, leaving a lasting impression on the realm of cinema. While the specifics of his personal life may have been intricate, it is his artistic accomplishments that truly define him, and the legacy he leaves behind, a cherished part of movie history that continues to intrigue and entertain. In 1958, during the filming of Some Like It Hot, actress Marilyn Monroe informed her husband, playwright Arthur Miller, that she was carrying the child of her co-star, Tony Curtis. However, Monroe suffered a miscarriage shortly after revealing the news. This personal tragedy didn't deter Curtis from continuing his successful acting career, which included numerous films and TV shows over several decades. The actor, born Bernard Schwartz in 1925, had already established himself as a Hollywood leading man before working alongside Monroe. After serving in World War II, he began appearing in movies during the early 1950s, eventually earning critical acclaim and fame. Throughout his career, Curtis starred in various genres, ranging from comedies like The Bachelor and The Bobby Soxer to dramas such as Sweet Smell of Success. He also demonstrated versatility by excelling in historical epics, including Spartacus, where he played the titular character. Despite experiencing professional triumphs, Curtis faced challenges in his personal life. Apart from his brief connection to Monroe, he married 5 times and fathered 6 children. One of them, Nicholas Adam Kuritz, tragically passed away due to a drug overdose in 1994. Despite these hardships, Curtis persevered through the years until succumbing to a heart attack in 2010 at the age of 85. His passing marked the loss of yet another iconic figure who left an indelible mark on classic cinema. In the glittering world of Hollywood's golden age, few stars shone as brightly as Tony Curtis. Born Bernard Schwartz on June 3, 1925, in the Bronx, New York, he would transform himself into a dazzling leading man, captivating audiences with his charm and good looks. Curtis's journey to stardom began when he enlisted in the United States Navy during World War II. After serving, he returned home and took up acting, studying at the dramatic workshop of the New School in New York City, alongside fellow aspiring actors Rod Steiger and Marlon Brando. In 1948, Curtis made his film debut in City Across the River, but it was his breakout performance in Sweet Smell of Success that truly put him on the map. His portrayal of Sidney Falco, a slimy press agent, showcased his versatility and range as an actor. From there, Curtis became a fixture in Hollywood, appearing in classics like Some Like It Hot, where he famously impersonated Cary Grant, and The Defiant Ones, which earned him a Best Actor nomination. Throughout his career, Curtis starred in over 100 films and worked with some of the biggest names in the business. He continued to act until his retirement in 2008, leaving behind a legacy as one of Hollywood's most beloved leading men. Off-screen, Curtis was also known for his personal life, including his marriages to actresses Janet Leigh and Christine Kaufman, and his relationships with Marilyn Monroe and Debbie Reynolds. Despite the challenges he faced growing up, Curtis persevered and achieved his dream of becoming a successful actor. Through his work, he inspired generations of performers who followed in his footsteps, cementing his place as a true icon of classic Hollywood. Tony Curtis, born Bernard Schwartz on June 3, 1925, in the Bronx, New York, had a childhood marked by hardship. The son of Hungarian immigrants, he grew up in poverty during the Great Depression. His father, a tailor, struggled to support the family, and his mother was often ill. Despite these challenges, Curtis found solace in movies, which he would watch at local theaters. Curtis's early years were also shaped by his experiences at the orphanage and in foster care. He was sent to an orphanage after his father could no longer afford to support the family. Later, he lived in a series of foster homes. These experiences gave him a sense of resilience and determination that would serve him well in his future career. Curtis's big break came when he was discovered by a talent scout while working as a sheet metal worker in the military. He began his acting career in the late 1940s, taking on small roles in films and on television. It was during this time that he met and befriended other aspiring actors, including Marlon Brando and Jack Palance. One of Curtis's earliest mentors was veteran actor and director Kirk Douglas. Douglas gave Curtis his first major film role in The Prince, Who Was a Thief. Curtis later credited Douglas with teaching him the art of acting and helping him to develop his craft. Another key influence on Curtis's career was director Billy Wilder. Wilder cast Curtis in Some Like It Hot, a film that would become one of Curtis's most iconic roles. Working with Wilder, Curtis learned the importance of timing and delivery in comedy, skills that would become a hallmark of his career. Throughout his life, Curtis remained grateful for the mentors and influences who had helped him along the way. He once said, "I've had a lot of great teachers in my life, and I'm grateful for every one of them." Tony Curtis, born Bernard Schwartz, found his passion for acting at a young age. Growing up in the Bronx, he faced a tough childhood. His parents were immigrants who struggled to make ends meet. To escape the harsh realities of his life, Tony would often retreat to the movies. In the darkened movie theaters, Tony was captivated by the larger-than-life characters on the screen. He was particularly drawn to the swashbuckling heroes and the dashing leading men. He would spend hours mimicking their movements and practicing their lines. Tony's teachers noticed his talent for acting and encouraged him to pursue it further. However, his parents were skeptical. They wanted him to have a stable career, something more practical than acting. But Tony was determined. He knew that acting was his calling. After a series of odd jobs, Tony got his big break when he was discovered by a talent scout. He was offered a contract with a major studio, and the rest, as they say, is history. Tony Curtis went on to become one of the most beloved actors of his time, known for his charm, good looks, and versatile acting skills. From his humble beginnings in the Bronx to his rise to stardom in Hollywood, Tony Curtis's passion for acting was the driving force behind his success. He once said, "I've always tried to do something with my life that would be positive instead of negative." And that's exactly what he did. Through his acting, Tony Curtis brought joy and inspiration to millions of people around the world. Born Bernard Schwartz in 1925, Tony Curtis faced numerous challenges on his journey to becoming a successful actor. Growing up in the Great Depression, he experienced financial struggles. As a child of Hungarian immigrants, he also dealt with industry skepticism due to his thick accent and ethnic background. Despite these obstacles, Curtis remained determined to pursue his dreams. He worked various jobs to support himself, including delivering newspapers and shining shoes. In his spare time, he practiced his acting skills and worked to improve his speech. Curtis's big break came when he was discovered by a talent scout while working as a sheet metal apprentice. However, even after breaking into the industry, he continued to face discrimination. To overcome this, he changed his name to Tony Curtis and worked tirelessly to perfect his craft. Curtis's resilience and determination paid off. He became a major star in the 1950s, appearing in numerous films such as Sweet Smell of Success and Some Like It Hot. He even received a Golden Globe for his role in The Defiant Ones. Throughout his career, Curtis faced many obstacles, but he never let them hold him back. He continued to push forward, always striving to improve and grow as an actor. His legacy lives on as a testament to the power of hard work and determination. In his breakthrough role as Joe in Sweet Smell of Success in 1957, Tony Curtis showcased his range and talent, earning critical acclaim. This film marked a turning point in his career, leading to more challenging and diverse roles. Collaborators praised his captivating performance, with peers recognizing his potential as a leading man. Curtis's portrayal in this film resonated with audiences, solidifying his status as a talented actor. This project laid the foundation for his future success in Hollywood, establishing him as a prominent figure in the industry. Tony Curtis was known for his dedication to crafting authentic performances. He once said, "I don't pretend to be somebody I'm not." This honesty shaped his artistic vision and process. Growing up poor during the Great Depression, he found solace in movies, dreaming of becoming an actor one day. Curtis honed his skills at the dramatic workshop of the New School in New York City, where he studied under renowned instructor Sanford Meisner. There, he learned to draw upon personal experiences to create genuine emotions on screen. His ability to convincingly portray various characters set him apart from many actors of his time. One notable example is his role in Sweet Smell of Success, where he played Sidney Falco, a press agent desperate for success. To prepare, Curtis spent time observing real-life press agents, immersing himself in their world to better understand the character. His distinctive voice also became a signature aspect of his acting style. In interviews, Curtis revealed that he developed his unique accent by combining elements of Cary Grant's speech patterns with those of his Hungarian-born father. This distinct sound added depth and nuance to his performances. Throughout his career, Tony Curtis tackled diverse roles ranging from comedy to drama, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Despite facing challenges such as dyslexia, he remained committed to perfecting his art form. Off-screen, he expressed his creativity through painting, further demonstrating his passion for self-expression. In conclusion, Tony Curtis approached each role with sincerity and hard work, drawing upon personal experiences and observations to build believable characters. His unique voice and versatile talent left an indelible mark on Hollywood, inspiring future generations of performers. Tony Curtis was a significant figure in the film industry, known for his diverse roles and contributions to various genres. His impact can be seen in the trends and techniques that emerged during his career and the influence he had on future actors. Curtis's breakthrough role in Sweet Smell of Success showcased his ability to portray complex characters, paving the way for similar roles in the industry. Film critic Richard Brody describes Curtis's performance as a revelation of his talent for expressing inner turmoil and moral ambivalence. In the comedy genre, Curtis's performance in Some Like It Hot left a lasting impression. Co-star Jack Lemmon praised Curtis for his comedic timing and ability to create a memorable character. The film's success also led to a shift in Hollywood, with more studios willing to produce comedies with adult themes. Curtis's versatility extended to dramatic roles, such as his portrayal of the titular character in The Boston Strangler. His commitment to the role, including changing his physical appearance, demonstrated the evolving expectations for actors in the industry. Director Blake Edwards, who worked with Curtis on several films, highlighted his professionalism and dedication. Tony was a true professional, always prepared and willing to go the extra mile for a scene, Edwards said. Curtis's influence can also be seen in the acting styles of future generations. Actor George Clooney cites Curtis as an inspiration, stating, "Tony Curtis was a movie star in the classic sense, with charm and charisma to spare. He set the bar for all of us who followed." In summary, Tony Curtis's contributions to the film industry were vast and varied, leaving a lasting impact on both the techniques used in storytelling and the trends that emerged during his career. His influence can still be seen in the acting styles of today's performers, solidifying his place as a Hollywood legend. Tony Curtis was not just an actor, but a man with a rich personal life and diverse interests. He was a passionate artist, often creating paintings in his free time. His love for art even led him to design the sets for some of his films. Curtis was also a dedicated philanthropist. He was involved in various charitable causes, including the establishment of the Tony Curtis Foundation for Children, which aimed to help underprivileged children. He was also a strong advocate for animal rights and supported several organizations working towards their protection. His personal values often reflected in his work. For instance, he was a strong supporter of civil rights and used his platform to speak out against discrimination. He also starred in films that tackled social issues, such as The Defiant Ones, which dealt with racial tension. Curtis was married 6 times and had 6 children, including actress Jamie Lee Curtis. His family was a significant part of his life, and he often spoke about the joy they brought him. In his later years, Curtis struggled with drug addiction and health issues. However, he remained active in his career and continued to pursue his passions. His legacy as an actor and a philanthropist continues to inspire many. Tony Curtis was a well-known actor, known for his work in films like Some Like It Hot and Spartacus. He left behind a rich legacy in the industry. If he were here today, he might reflect on the opportunities he had to learn from other actors and directors and the importance of staying true to oneself and one's work. For those just starting out in the field, Curtis might offer the following advice. First, never stop learning. The industry is always changing, and there is always something new to learn. Seek out opportunities to work with and learn from others, and be open to new experiences. Second, don't be afraid to take risks. Some of the most memorable performances come from actors who are willing to take chances and try new things. Whether it's a bold choice in a performance or a daring new role, taking risks can lead to great rewards. Finally, Curtis might encourage aspiring actors to stay true to themselves. It's easy to get caught up in the pressures of the industry and try to conform to a certain image or style, but at the end of the day, it's your unique perspective and talent that will set you apart. So don't be afraid to be yourself and embrace your own individuality. In short, Tony Curtis would likely encourage aspiring actors to continue learning, take risks, and stay true to themselves as they navigate the world of acting. By following this advice, they can honor his legacy and make their own mark in the industry. Born on June 3, 1925, in the Bronx, New York, Tony Curtis was a man of humble beginnings who would go on to become a Hollywood legend. The son of Hungarian immigrants, Curtis's passion for acting began at an early age. After serving in the U.S. Navy during World War II, he returned home and began studying drama. Curtis's career took off in the 1950s with a string of successful films including Sweet Smell of Success and Some Like It Hot, for which he received a Golden Globe nomination. Known for his good looks and charming personality, Curtis quickly became a heartthrob and one of the most popular actors of his time. But Curtis was more than just a pretty face. He was a talented actor who pushed the boundaries of his craft, taking on a wide range of roles that showcased his versatility and range. From comedy to drama, Curtis proved time and time again that he was a force to be reckoned with. Throughout his career, Curtis remained dedicated to his craft, always striving to improve and innovate. He worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Marilyn Monroe, Jack Lemmon, and Kirk Douglas. And even as he grew older, Curtis continued to act, appearing in films and television shows up until his death in 2010. Today, Tony Curtis's legacy lives on. His contributions to the entertainment industry have left a lasting impact, inspiring generations of actors and filmmakers, and his passion and dedication to his craft serve as a reminder of the power of creativity and perseverance. So whether you're an aspiring actor or simply a fan of great cinema, take a page from Tony Curtis's book. Embrace your passions, take risks, and never stop striving to be the best you can be. For as Tony Curtis himself once said, "I've never had a problem with my identity. I know who I am, and I know what I can do." As we take time to reflect on the career of actor Tony Curtis, it's clear he left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. From his early roles in films like Spartacus and Some Like It Hot, Curtis showcased his versatility and charisma. His ability to captivate audiences was truly remarkable, making him a beloved figure in Hollywood. With over 100 film credits to his name, Curtis's impact resonates deeply within the annals of cinema history. Curtis's talent transcended generations, inspiring many actors who followed in his footsteps. His work continues to be cherished by fans around the world. Now, we invite you to share your thoughts on Tony Curtis's impressive body of work and lasting legacy. Let us know which performances stood out to you the most. And don't forget to hit that like button, share this post with friends, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about the creative minds that shape our favorite forms of entertainment. So, what do you think about Tony Curtis's contribution to the world of acting? We can't wait to hear from you. Remember, each like, share, and comment helps us continue bringing these engaging narratives to life. So join the conversation today. And before you go, let us ask, have you ever been captivated by one of Tony Curtis's iconic roles? Which performance struck a chord with you, and why? Share your memories with us.